All right, welcome back, guys. This is Jack with Bonfire Locks, bringing you guys four more picks in the NBA for this Wednesday, May 7th. You can see here, I'm up on Player Profit, my favorite place to place picks. This is one of the accounts I have, one of the 100K accounts. And so three of the picks today will be three Player Prop picks, and then the last pick will be in Player Profit. And I'll talk a little bit more about Player Profit as it is very new. It's now open to the public. Beforehand, it was only for you got to be invited into it. Now, open to the public, it's great. We had a couple guys get 100K accounts over the weekend, and actually had someone in my Discord literally just 2 days ago get funded, making crazy money. So make sure if you're in this video, please hit like, subscribe. Sorry, this chair always drives me nuts. If you have watched my videos, you can always see me tinkering. I literally have a towel on my armrest because the needle pokes through. So I'm constantly tinkering with it. But you guys probably don't care, but it drives me nuts. And if you've seen the videos, that's why I'm constantly fidgeting in the chair and my arm is constantly moving on this side. But anyways, make sure to hit subscribe, like, comment. Last week, we literally won $10,500 on our VIP picks, which is crazy. And that's only possible because of Player Profit. 10x is your unit. It's phenomenal. But without further ado, you guys are here for the picks. So let's get into it with our friends over at Outlier. So you see here, we had three picks in tomorrow's Celtics-Knicks game. We had a brutal loss on VIP last night. We took Celtics -4.5, OKC -4.5. Both teams were up. Celtics were up 20. OKC was up at least 10. I believe it was up to 15, and they both choked. So that means Cavs, Thunder, Celtics all choked in the first game of the second series. But it happens. We're not going to win every single bet, but based off of the strategies we use, we perform extremely well. And again, we hit at a 77% clip rate last week, which is nuts. It's literally in the Discord documented. Shout out to the friends over at Action Network. I don't have an affiliate with them. I just think they're really great, really good for tracking your picks and seeing. They'll show you, break it down by what sport you're doing well in. So it's great. So go check them out. Again, I don't have an affiliate with them. They're super helpful, and I recommend affiliates, or I recommend products that I like. Again, I'm not an affiliate with them either, but I really like their site. It's easy to use. So check it out. So you can see here we got three players where there's some overs, some unders. So you guys don't know which it is. So that's why you have to watch the video. But the first one we're going with is Tatum over 42.5 PRA. So last 10 did not play well in this, but after the first game in the playoffs, zoom in on the first or last five, he's played well. Now, he played horrendous last night in the Celtics first game. So bad. He got a ton of rebounds. He still covered this because it went to OT. And it was really because of his rebounding. I had him on points, played terribly. He played really a facilitator role in that game. Still cleared this. But he played so bad, could not hit. He had 13 points in the first quarter, so it felt great. And then just stopped playing. The whole Celtics team did. It was brutal. As a Celtics fan, as a sports picker, it was brutal to watch. But I really think Missoula's going to lay into his guys and be like, Tatum, you need to take over the series. Tatum's one thing is he won this championship, but he still doesn't have the MVP for the playoffs. I think he wants an MVP in the regular season, but I don't think he will get it because this team is so strong. But he can get a playoff MVP if he takes over, and he needs to take over these games. So I think he's going to play out of his mind in this next game, get 42.5 easily. I think he'll get 30 points, honestly. And if he gets 30 points, he just needs 10 rebounds, 5 assists. So I think he'll play very well. I think he'll have a game, honestly, similar to this. I think he's going to ball out in this next Celtics game. So first pick we're doing is Tatum over 42.5 PRA. Now, the next player is Kristaps, and we're actually going on his under. You see here, he's last 10, he's played well. Even in his last 10, this is hit 60%. Sometimes the inverse gets me a little confused. Last 10, he's averaged only 17 PRA. median 14 PRA, which means he's actually like pretty much 10 points between what the PRA actually is and what he's like, what the line is and what he's actually performing at. And obviously here, this is an outlier because it was low. He left the game because of an illness. That illness is also why I think you need to, if you're going to take a line on Porzingis, you have to take the under. There's a strong chance he's battled this injury or battled this illness during the season. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if they confirmed or not, but I'm pretty sure it's the same one. If not, he has had trouble with his health, with his illness, and I truly hope he gets better. I mean, I love the guy; he's phenomenal. But if you're going to make a pick on Porzingis, you have to account for the fact that he could, get hit by this again and not feel well and come out of the game. So if you're going to take any line on Porzingis, I would not take an over. I would take the under. And I like the 24.5 PRA because it gives us a lot of points. And he would have to get, this game he got it. He only got it by half a point. There's really because he got one assist, but he had almost 20 points, 5 rebounds. Again, pretty much if he gets 20 points, he still has to get a ton of rebounds. Josh Hart's a phenomenal rebounder. Robinson was interesting because the Celtics kept fouling him to make him shoot free throws. But again, it's too bad. But in stuff like this, you do have to account for players' injuries, player safeties, stuff like Draymond getting technicals. You have to account for those strange anomalies. So for that reason, my second pick in the game, as much as it pains me, is Kristaps under 24.5 PRA. Now, the last player prop pick before we get into that, if you've made it through here, you've listened to me talk for 7 minutes. So there's something you get out of it. So make sure to hit subscribe, like, comment, share this with your buddy. It actually helps a lot, means a lot. It takes 2 seconds and is free to like and subscribe to this content. So please do it. We're gearing up for the NFL season. The other thing, too, our Discord's going crazy. There's going to be another offer at the end of this video with player profit that's involved with the VIP. Again, we went crazy, cashed out over $10,500 on VIP last week. So get in there, take advantage of this stuff. And I'm giving away a free month of VIP. Just go join the Discord. Again, the reason for this is I want to grow the Discord as much as possible. The whole reason I got into these, the sports betting, social aspect of it on Twitter and building these social channels is because I want to build the biggest network and biggest community of like-minded sports bettors to share what I've learned over the better part of 10 years from working for the books, having our own, being a better, all the ins and outs of it. So that's really why I'm doing this. So join the Discord. I love it in there. We're talking about every sport. So go do that. Okay. So the last pick we have is Josh Hart over 25.5 PRA. You can see here, last 10, he's actually just kind of like right at this line. But the last 5, excuse me. Sorry about that. It is late. But anyways, in the last 5, he's hit this in every single game. Although it's been kind of close in some of the games, he plays very well in the playoffs. I really like Josh Hart. I really like how he will do anything. He's a grinded out guy. He's a phenomenal player. In this game, 14 points, 11 rebounds, some assists. That's pretty much what he does every game. He's very consistent. He'll get you mid to low teen points. He'll get you his 10 rebounds, and he'll get you some assists. So I really like this line. I think he'll play well, especially too with Porzingis' health. If it's still in question, it leaves the middle of the floor wide open, especially too with Robinson. If they keep fouling Robinson comes out, someone has to get those rebounds. Someone has to get those put back points, those dish out assists, tap out assists. And I think it will be Hart. So again, our 3 player prop picks are Jason Tatum over 42.5 PRA, Kristaps Porzingis under 24.5 PRA, and then Josh Hart over 25.5 PRA. Now, next thing we're getting into is player profit. Now, player profit, if you're not familiar, again, it's newer. It's been around for a while, but it's new to the public. Pretty much what it is sports trading. So if you're familiar with financial trading, people get funded if they're very good at what they do, if they're good at trading stocks, trading crypto, and now if you're good at trading sports, which is placing picks on sports. The way it works is you take two challenges. If you pass them both, you pass and get funded. Once you're in the funding round, you keep 70% of the profit. So the whole thing is like, why do I get to bet risk free? Why do I bet with other people's money? What's the catch? The catch is you pay up front, you pay a small fee up front, and then Play a Profit also will keep 30% because that's how they make their money. But you see here, you can get these things, these packages. They start at anywhere for only $30. You get $1,000. But you'll see, for me, I have $100,000 account. So and if you go up, as you go up higher and higher and higher, the value is higher. So right, so here I think this is 30. I am a math guy, but I'm doing math wrong. But pretty much this is like 30. You pay $30, you get $1,000. If you pay $1,000, you get $100,000 bankroll. So you get 100x your money. Yeah, I think I did that right. 100x your money, 10x your bankroll, and it's very worth it. It's one of the best ways to make money because you got to get money to make money in any industry, and this is one of the best ways to do it. So you see here, once you get one of the accounts, and it also too, if you use my code, so if I go here, if you use my code Bonfire, let's see, yeah, if you use my code Bonfire, you can see here, you'll get 10% off. So you save $100. So really, in actuality, $100,000 account only costs you $900. So you save $100 with my code Bonfire. The link is in the description below. So make sure you get that. And as part of the summer, I'm giving anyone that gets a $25,000 to $100,000 account using my code Bonfire. So $25,000 account is $500. So if you get that, and 10,000 is $250. So if you get a $25,000, $50,000, $100,000 account, use my code Bonfire, I'll give you the rest of the month of VIP for free all the way through August. Again, I really love this product, and I like pretty much everyone on Discord uses it. They all love using it. It's great for any size unit better. And we had a guy get funded the other day, which was phenomenal. So do that. Join the Discord. Use my code Bonfire. Get 10% off, and then get all VIP for free. So pretty much for $900, you get all of my sports picks for free through August, access to a $100,000 account, and it's a great deal. So I would take advantage of it. The link is in the description below. As I mentioned, once you get it, then you get access to here. So you see here, challenge info. So I've had this account for a while. I have multiple accounts. So I haven't used it. So even still here, so if you look here, I've had some losses, but I've placed 20 picks. I've had this account since April 19th. So a couple weeks. And even if you're going up or down, as long as you don't go under 15% loss, you're good, right? So like you just go up and down. Don't lose 10% a day. Don't lose 15% overall, and you're all set. So then you can see all the different picks. See some of the active picks. So for tonight, we have the under in the Cavs, Indiana. This game, I believe, got postponed. This is my other free pick today. It was Detroit online. I'm just bummed it got rained out because I really like that pick a lot. But the game we're looking at for the free pick, we're going in the NBA. And let's go back over to Outlier. So we're looking at the NBA. We're looking here at the Denver Nuggets OKC game. Now, the lines are kind of all over the place. You can see here the spreads are at 10.5 across the board because of the games. I'm staying away from those lines, but I like looking at the total. See here, the under is actually gone under in 70% of Denver's last games. It's gone under, what is that, about 50%. So 50-50 for OKC. But I think because of Denver winning the first game, they're going to take their foot off the gas. They exhaust themselves. They got that win. Now they know that they're going to go back to Denver at worst 1-1. So at worst, Denver's going to go back 1-1. So I think they will take their foot off the gas. I think OKC will play well. But for these reasons, I am going to put $1,000 on the under in this game. So you see here again, $1,000. So for me, I'm usually $100 sports better, but because of player profit, I'm able to place $1,000 play just like that. Easy enough. So again, those are our 4 picks for today. So again, to recap, we have Jason Tatum over 42.5 PRA, Kristaps Porzingis under 24.5 PRA, Josh Hart over 25.5 PRA, and then Denver OKC under 30 points. So again, if you listen to me talk for 15 minutes, hit subscribe, hit like, let me know in the comments. If you have questions about player profit, because again, I get it, it's new. There's a guy who literally withdrew $40,000. I'll leave that link in the description below so you can go watch it. It's legit. He withdrew $40,000. So that link's in the description if you go check it out. If you have any questions, join the Discord, shoot me a note. Anything I can't answer, they also have a Discord that I can shoot you over to. They're great guys over there, super helpful. So again, yeah, join the VIP, join the Discord. Again, that was it, what I was going to say. So by spending $900, you get all the rest of my picks for free, which is about $300, something like that. You get access to $100,000 bankroll. So take advantage of it, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.